Boys and girls, today for math, we're working on that same standard that we've been working on. The same standard that we worked on a little bit last week and that we've been working on this week. Here's what it is. It says, use counting strategies, number patterns, and models to solve basic addition problems. I see this word addition right here. And I see this word addition right here on our math word wall. Tell me about that word addition. Santino, tell me something about the word addition.
Addition means...
What is that?
Like you work with a...
Think about when we're adding things. When we're adding. What does that mean? Addition. I see it on our word wall, and it looks like there's all these other words around it. Santino, did you have another idea? Go ahead. What do you think about addition? What is that?
Addition,
Mm-hmm.
like add things together.
Oh, I'm glad you said that word together because I have two words right here that say put together, Antonio. Do you see those words up here? Put together. And then it has an arrow to add. And the word add is in the word addition. So addition is putting together. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be putting numbers together to try to make another number. Okay? Here's our question that I'm going to ask you at the end to see if we got it. Here's our question. It says, how can I find different combinations of a number? Combinations. Combinations is right here on our word wall. What does that mean? Combinations. What's a combination? It says here, how can I find different combinations of a number? Well, what's a combination of a number? Eli, what is that?
It's like, see, if you wanted to make like some 8.
Okay. Tell me a combination of 8. Okay.
You would make it and you would make it lots of different ways.
Okay, maybe making a number, that's like a combination. Raise your hand if you can. Let me wait just a second because, April, remember how we talked about it's really important to stay in your spot, okay, because then it disrupts Miracle's learning if you start moving around, okay? Try really hard to stay in your spot. Can you try it? Thank you. Tell me a combination of 6. Who could tell me a combination of 6? Well, I see Zachary looking up there on the wall. Zachary, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at 1 plus 5 equals 6.
Okay, 1 plus 5 equals 6. That's a combination of 6. Tell me a combination to make the number 7. What's a combination that can make the number 7? Janelle, tell me one. 5 and 2 make 7. That's a combination. Tell me one to make the number 8. Tell me one to make the number 8. Oh, Zachary, more people are doing what you were doing. They're looking up at our math charts because sometimes the answer is right up there. What's a way that we can make the number 8? Eli, just tell me one.
5 and 3.
5 and 3 makes 8. You got it. Well, today we're going to be doing the same thing that we've been practicing. We're going to be making different numbers. No, thank you. Okay? You be the boss of Miracle only. Thank you. You guys are going to be working on problems today about apples. We just had some apples, didn't we? Show me yes or no. Do you remember eating some apples? Well, today you're going to be working on a problem with apples, and your problem might sound like this. Okay? This is Caleb's problem. Let me read it to you. It's right here in his journal so he can get ready to work. It says, Caleb, how many ways can you put 6 apples in 2 baskets? That's kind of like saying, how many ways can you make the number 6? Caleb's going to be working on his journal page right here, making that number 6. Is he just going to show me one way to put 6 apples in 2 baskets? Oh, I'm so glad if you're showing me no. Is he only going to show me 2 ways to make 6? Is he going to show me lots and lots and lots of ways to make 6? Yes, you got it, Santino and Janelle, lots of ways. That's Caleb's problem. Listen to this friend's problem that they're going to be working on. Because everyone is going to have a different problem. Listen to this one. This one's for Janelle. This one says, Janelle, how many ways can you put 11 apples in 2 baskets? What number is Janelle trying to make today? Raise your hand. What number is she working on making combinations of? Miracle, were you listening? What number?
9.
Nope. It wasn't 9. Nope, it wasn't the number 1. Let's not guess. Let's see who is listening. Antonio, were you listening? How many is she working with? 11. So Janelle is working with 11. How many was Caleb working with? 5. Zachary? 5. No, it wasn't 5. Caleb, do you remember? What? 6. So you have to look at your problem, boys and girls, when you're going to work, okay? You have to see. Eli's problem is going to say, Eli, how many ways can you put, I don't know what Eli's number is. He has to look. Apples in 2 baskets. Remember, boys and girls, that you're going to be working in your journal today, okay? And when we work in our journal, we have to show our work in our journals. How can we show our work in math? What kinds of ways do we show our work in math? What kinds of ways? Eli, tell me one way. Oh, sorry, honey. Thank you. How do we show our work in our math journal?
By
Writing it all down with what? Okay, with what? What are you doing with your pencil? Are you writing numbers down on your paper? Words down on your paper? Are you drawing pictures? What? Okay, you're doing your work. So when you're putting your work on your paper today, you can write words, you can write your numbers, or you can draw pictures to show me how you're working with your apples in 2 baskets. However you want to show your work on your paper is fine with me, as long as you're doing your work and it's going on your paper. Okay, we're about to go to our work time right now, what is called Explore. And when you're at your Explore Your Work time, I expect you to get to work right away, okay? I also expect you to be talking to your friends. Santino, I want you to be talking to your friends about your math strategies and about how you're doing your work. Raise your hand. How do I want you to be talking to your friends? On what kind of voice level? What kind of voice level? You can even show me with your finger. What kind of voice level do you need to talk in math about your work? Janelle, you got it. Jeremiah, you got it. You have it too, Michael. April, you have it. You have it too. Everyone should have a 1 because voice level 1 is how we're going to talk to each other at math work time today. Okay? And I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that I hear some people using Accountable Talk. Put your hands down and let me show you where our Accountable Talk chart is. Put your hands down. It's right here. So hopefully, Santino, when I'm walking around with my clipboard, talking to people about their math strategy for putting some apples in 2 baskets, hopefully someone says, will you help me, please? Santino, or maybe somebody says, do you know something? Or maybe, Caleb, someone says, can you help me learn your strategy? Or maybe, thank you for helping me. Or, how did you do that? Or, please, can you share your math materials with me? And speaking of math materials, Jeremiah, we're going to use the cubes from yesterday. So I'm going to start calling some people to get their math journal. And then if you want to use cubes to do your math work today, they're right here in this basket. And I'm going to put them right here. So if you would like to use cubes, you could just take 1 bag for yourself. If you don't want to use cubes today, that's fine with me. Then you don't need to take any to do your math. Okay? And I expect you to pick a good spot for working. All right, let me call some people that started on their math work.